Right, here we are. Can't remember where I left off. I believe I can hear. Oh yeah, there it is. I was like, I can hear a scarab, and that is Tilimus. Now, I believe that might be. Is it Borelius, the dragon? Adula. Oh yeah, Adula's being stone blade. I'm not gonna fight Adula at the moment, and the reason is I don't really need to. The dragon at this stage just flies away, so it's pretty. There's no reason. It's pretty useless, basically. There's no reason to fight it. Can go pull this armor next time. I need to go and grab this in some other playthroughs, but at the moment we're level 60, so quite good. 38 strength, 22 endurance, 10 mind, 30 vigor, 10 faith. Unfortunately, I put point into faith, and we've got 13 dex. Do I need dex to wield this? I think the starting class that I hit, you get.
Oh, I believe I said pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
Your quest line is the business I have, bruh.
No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Wilt thou end? I am the witch that I might win well. I see thou art, but I require. I anticipate. Good. There is in my. I would have thee join him. I have called for and
E.g.
I am sure. Speak with the thou needst not. It hath been.
Speak with the free below. So basically, yeah, you're. I mean, I'm just gonna kind of skip through most of the dialogue if it's not like a cool boss fight or any boss fight that has sort of cutscene or dialogue. And if it's not important, really, because I think everyone's done Rani's quest line.
Oh, so again, the Carian royal families. I'm told that I will give. My apologies. I never imagined. I, for one, do forgive me. Let us give all together. Let us give all together.
You are forgiven, E.G. I do like you. Even though you threatened to kick my ass with your hammer while smithing. Here's the good boy.
Long time for life. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani.
I also wouldn't forget who you are, Blight.
Getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrim, the eternal city of Nokron. I'm planning to go below through the well, see if I can't find.
See, my first playthrough, I skipped through all this dialogue. This is quite important.
Going below through the well in the mistwood. See if I can't find the road. Don't keep me waiting.
It says, "Don't keep me waiting." Basically, for those that don't know, I'm sure everyone does. There is a well here where you can go down and get to the Eternal City. Sort of, the ancestral woods you get to. You don't get to the Eternal City.
Yes. I am so. I don't know what it is, but since we have, I ask that I resign. Come and pay me, should you? If it were up to, but who? I come and pay me, should you? If it were up to.
So Seluvus, actually, he doesn't really like you to start with. He's a bit sassy. There's a lot of theory about Seluvus that Pidia is actually who Seluvus is, but at the same time, I don't think it's true, because obviously they've got separate bell bearings, and I believe Rani would summon his spirit as Seluvus. If it was Pidia. I don't know.
To forewarn thee. I shall soon, and it will be some time. This doll's body is still. I look forward. I shall soon, and it will be. I look for.
Yep, look forward to the eyes opening as well. It'd be great. So that's essentially her quest line started. I don't know why you have to talk to all of them in that way, but I assume that I'm just trying to sort of fast run it and be like, oh, I don't want to waste time. But why did we come here? We came here because... Sorry, I just had to mute my mic to cough. We came here because we want to complete the Nepheli Lu quest line, and I think Seluvus is blocking it. I mean, here's a good one. So, you got Blade's helm here. I think on my first playthrough it took me ages to find that, and when I did, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I keep saying Blade, it's Blythe, as he says it. And then up here is a free memory stone. So, this is one of the few memory stones on the map. You've got this one, you've got the one in South Limgrave. Oh, have I just hurt Seluvus?
Did you not realize I was merely being polite? You provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nepheli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you? Good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question. Find Nepheli. I expect, Clad.
Yeah, so basically he wants you
to... time for idle. The only thing I will... Are we understood? I have enough on my plate.
I don't like how he says I'm sure it's not cool, bro. So yeah, basically you need to go give this potion to Nepheli Lu. Now, I think, to my knowledge, you have three options. So the first option is you do as the quest says, and you give it to Nepheli Lu. This is where Pidia is, by the way. So yeah, you've got three options. First is you can give it to Nepheli Lu, and she will become a puppet, and I think that locks her out of the Limgrave quest line, which is why I'm not doing that. A lot of people think it's morally wrong as well, but I mean, it is a video game. You also have the option to give it to Dung Eater through his quest, and then there's also the option to give it to Gideon to dispose of it.
Oh, you? I apologize. I am charged with...
So,
Your worship, other than the pup, why not pick something? But please, a little something.
So Pidia, where he says OU, I don't know what the weather map does. I've never really used it. He's got some quite cool things here. Carry Retaliation is something that a lot of people think is very good. Cold Burn Arrows, I think they're the ones that put Frost Builder. The shield's cool. That's a good arcane weapon. And Larval Tears are always useful. I'm just not going to buy it yet. So he says, "Are you?" as if he knows you. You've never spoken to him before. And then I think if you see him before you see Seluvus, he acts as if he knows you. So that's where I think the theory comes behind Seluvus being Pidia. I just think it's a bit like it could be, it couldn't be, but I think it's a bit far-fetched. So all the options with the potion, they all end up different ways. So this one you don't get any extra summons, etc. By giving it to Gideon. Then a Philly Lou one, you will eventually get her as a puppet to summon, and then the Dung Eater one, you get him as a puppet to summon.
Journey to the capital. The two fingers will do. You may be. Is that potion what he Seluvus? Oh, I wanted the round table has. But, would you? Good. You go and see. Just tell him that you tricked your man, despite knowing that his inevitable display.
Cool. So, yeah, the reason we've done it that way is basically so that I'm not really using summons, and you know, the fact that you miss out on a summon or a puppet only matters if you really care about the summons or really care about 100% in the game. This isn't my first playthrough, so for this one I don't really care too much about 100% in the game. There's obviously items I don't want to miss, so I think grabbing the Scorpion Charm, the magic one, is always worth it. But you can do that on any playthrough. Yeah.
So you made Nefeli. Well done. Very well. Knowledge of the sorcerer. I doubt much of it will lay with it if you put your mind. You wish to begin? Well? So, you hang. It's concocted. I may have expected to.
It's the scroll that I need to hand over. The academy link. Okay, cool. I'm just sitting there. So now, to advance this quest line, the dragon is going to kind of be in the way, isn't it? Right, we're going to do this, so I don't have to run past the dragon. The reason I don't want to run past the dragon is because I don't want it aggroed while I'm trying to complete this. Is it? Just, it's a bit of an annoyance, really. So with Sibelius's questline, anyway, this is the point where you find his puppets, and then you question him about it, and he'll let you give you a puppet for free. So I always, where am I going? I always choose the jar puppet, and the reason is just purely because A, I don't care about it. B, the other puppet's cheaper to buy with Starlight Shards. This jar puppet. I always click that just in case, and pop this wall as well. And that's how you do. That's also linked into Selen's questline. So if you were interested, that's where you essentially put the item that Selen gives you into a... Oh, this is quite annoying. I didn't want this for this reason. I probably should try bonking, but I mean, if I'm completely honest, I think this dragon's going to kick my ass because I've not really fought it properly without like a rock sling or lead build. But I'm sure it could do some damage. But I don't think the dragons stagger much. I think it's slash damage they're weak to. So if you've got like a dex build, or a sword build, basically, anything that slashes, it's fine. But their resistance like pierce and stuff, so it's just not worth the time.
For another lesson so soon.
So then you say about your chambers.
The officiousness, no fine, and you trick Nefeli. I believe that makes you yearn for a puppet of your... Well, no, but perhaps I can now. How's the puppet I gave you? A thing of exquisite craft. Begging for another lesson. Begging for another lesson.
So basically, I think after the how is the puppet dialogue, and then you reset his dialogue there. If you go to a grace and come back to him, I believe you will get a like a bit of dialogue that basically says about the scheme. This is where he gets you to go pick up the Amber Light Shard. Let's have a look.
Begging for another lesson.
Okay, no. Cool. So we're gonna pause that for a minute because I'm not gonna sit here and try to figure out the intricacies. Do I want the Sleeping Pot cookbook? Wilma New Chums. Hi, Wilma. Will. So I don't really care too much about Selubis' questline because essentially when you get the Amberlight Shard, you then unlock the reward, which is the... I'm going to go through a bit here. Fireworks now giving out for free, package for streamers. Hi dude, I'm not interested in buying stream stuff or anything. I'm not about that. But yeah, so Seleucus' questline, when you complete the Amberlight Shard bit, you unlock the Magic Scorpion charm. You can leave it there. That's absolutely fine. If you want to, though, you can carry it on. He gives you a vial. You can give the vial to Rani. She basically refuses to take it. I think he's trying to turn Rani into a puppet. And then if you carry on trying to give her the vial like 3 or 4 times, she just kills you there and then on the spot. And you have to use the Celestial Dew at the Hope Church with a big turtle to basically be able to carry on her questline after that. I've never got stuck on that before. I've never had to use like the Celestial Dews. Just because the first time I did the Seleucus questline, I did the Radahn Festival because I was so excited to fight Radahn. And I think certain point in the Radahn Festival, like slightly after that, if you do something, Seleucus dies. You can't stop him from dying, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But then you can't get the Magic Scorpion charm. It's a very complicated quest, if I'm completely honest. But, I mean, that be Seleucus. Is there any... There's smithing stones around these guys. Which we need. Well, gold rings as well. So, yeah, awesome. Okay. So in that room there's one of the bubble spells. I think it's the multiple bubbles. So essentially, you either have to be a magic user to kill it, and you need to be able to kill it like first off, or you can go up here and parkour your way around. I'm not going to do that. Just thought it'd be nice to show you. Yeah, I don't need to do it for this playthrough. And that's one of those things as well, that if you skip it and you get to, let's say, the fire giant just before you burn the Erd Tree, and you want to do a bit of like shutting up shop before you burn the Erd Tree, that's one of the things that you can go back and do, just to, I guess, ensure that you've ticked off every item. I don't think it matters, that one, if you burn the Erd Tree or not, or if you kill Malekith. That item there you'll need later. But yeah, it doesn't matter. But it's one of those things that I think, like, if you're trying to collect like every spell, just one that you can like. No, it's not. Yeah, if it's they're crab eggs, aren't they? I want crab eggs. If you're trying to make sure like you 100% it or get every spell and stuff for like NG2 playthrough to ensure that like the stream's not done there,